What if everything you thought you knew about history was wrong? What if the narrative we've been told is only the surface of a much deeper, richer and more complex story? A story that reveals our as not merely primitive cave dwellers, but as sophisticated engineers, profound philosophers and cosmic observers with a deep understanding of the universe. Today, we delve into this hidden narrative, unearthing the cosmic wisdom of ancient civilizations. Imagine a world where human society had already achieved a remarkable level of sophistication over 13,000 years ago, prior to a cataclysmic event that reshaped the course of our history. A world of city-states, advanced engineering, and an intricate understanding of the cosmos that we are only beginning to comprehend today. Consider the Sumerians who, as the evidence suggests, built their civilization on the ruins of even older structures, or the mysterious astrologically aligned mounds in North America dating back over 20,000 years, and the ancient monoliths of Turkey and the Indo-Pacific region that appear to be built on the remnants of even more ancient ruins. Let's not forget the intriguing accounts of eyewitnesses and satellite imagery that suggest the existence of great pyramids hidden in the vast unexplored wilderness of North and South Poles. These untouched territories may hold the key to a forgotten civilization, far advanced than we could ever imagine. These are not just relics of the past, but testimonies to a forgotten era of sophistication and cosmic wisdom. Our journey into the past is often hindered by the fact that the hunt for ancient societies is a small proportion of modern archaeology, typically funded on a subjective basis. Yet with the advancement of technology, we are slowly uncovering evidence of these older societies, often through incidental discoveries made by the public during large construction projects. But this is not just a journey of discovery, it's also a journey of questioning. Questioning the narratives we've been told, the narratives we've been taught, and the narratives we continue to teach our children. For instance, the commonly accepted transition from Stone Age to Copper Age around the time of ancient Mesopotamia is now known to be false, yet we continue to perpetuate this narrative. Join us as we embark on a journey to unveil the cosmic wisdom of ancient civilizations. If you're enjoying this journey so far, we invite you to delve deeper. We're about to explore the testimonies of a forgotten era that challenge our understanding of human history. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our video. By doing so, you're not just supporting our endeavor to uncover the hidden narratives of our past, but also becoming an active participant in this journey of discovery. This journey is not for the faint-hearted. It requires an open mind and a willingness to question long-held beliefs. It calls for courage to confront the unsettling fact that our history as we know it might be incomplete or even distorted. But rest assured, this journey will be rewarding. For in the words of the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates, an unexamined life is not worth living. So are you ready to examine and question? Are you prepared to unearth the secrets of our ancestors, their wisdom and their accomplishments? Are you ready to join us on this fascinating journey into the depths of our past? If yes, then let's proceed, for the testimonies of a forgotten era await us. From the enigmatic Göbekli Tepe in Turkey to the mysterious mounds of North America, ancient structures around the world challenge our understanding of human history. These towering testaments whisper tales of an epoch lost in time, an era akin to the biblical age before the Great Flood, as chronicled in the Old Testament. An era marked by unappreciated sophistication, where our ancestors were not merely surviving but thriving with advanced knowledge and skills. Imagine a civilization that existed 13,000 years ago, before the great cataclysm that mirrors the biblical flood reshaped our planet. A society with city-states, advanced engineering, and a deep understanding of the cosmos, much like cultures from the ancient Indus Valley, Mesoamerica, and the mythical Atlantis. Yes, you heard it right. We are talking about a time when the earliest evidence of societies with fixed cities and written language, like the biblical Babel, Sumerians, and the Harappan civilization, were just emerging. Yet these societies were not the pioneers. Instead, they built upon the ruins of much older structures. Take a moment to marvel at the astrologically aligned mounds in North America, dating back over 20,000 years, or the monoliths of Turkey and Indo-Pacific, which appear to have been constructed over even older ruins. And let's not forget the hieroglyphs of Egypt, suggesting the pyramids and the Great Sphinx were built on the foundations of the ancient structures. This could be the remnants of the antediluvian culture mentioned in the Old Testament. Now you may wonder, why isn't this common knowledge? Why aren't these findings plastered across headlines? Well, modern archaeology is primarily reactionary, responding to discoveries made inadvertently during construction projects. The generalized search for ancient societies is a minuscule part of modern archaeology, often subjectively funded. Furthermore, humanity has a history of erasing information that challenges the status quo. Millions have been silenced as heretics for questioning the scientific or religious narratives controlled by the state. 1700 years of such suppression has been a brutally effective tool in shaping our understanding of history. So, what were you taught in school? That history began with the Stone Age and progressed to the Copper Age around the time of ancient Mesopotamia. Well, we now know this to be false. Yet it is being taught to our children. These structures stand as silent testimonies to a forgotten era of human sophistication and cosmic awareness. They are the footprints of our ancestors, leading us back to our true heritage, waiting to be explored and understood. Ancient civilizations were not just surviving, they were thriving with an intricate understanding of the stars. The sky was their canvas, the stars their guide, and the cosmos their muse. This celestial wisdom was a cornerstone of their existence, shaping their daily life, their belief systems, and even their architectural marvels. Let's consider the Great Pyramids of Egypt, for instance. These monumental structures were far more than mere tombs for the pharaohs. In fact, no pharaoh burials have ever been discovered within their confines. They were intricate cosmic maps, possibly, as per a fascinating theory, even giant energy generators. The pyramids of Giza, with their uncanny precision, are perfectly aligned with Orion's belt. This stellar alignment is no coincidence, but a testament to the ancient Egyptians' advanced knowledge of astronomy. The pyramids were engineered marvels, constructed with conductive materials like copper and large slabs of quartz resting atop engineered subterranean pools' water. This intriguing setup leads some to theorize that these structures were possibly designed to create electricity. Then there's the enigmatic Stonehenge in England. Its massive stones, some weighing as much as 25 tons, were hauled over vast distances. But why? The answer lies in the stars. Stonehenge's design aligns with the solstices, marking the longest and shortest days of the year. This celestial alignment suggests that our ancestors were just stargazers, but sophisticated astronomers. Moving across oceans, let's visit the Nazca Lines of Peru. These massive geoglyphs etched into the Earth's surface are puzzling from ground level, but from above they reveal a celestial map. The spider, the monkey, the hummingbird, each figure corresponds to a constellation in the showcasing an intricate understanding of the cosmos. But the wisdom of the stars was not just about celestial navigation or marking time. It was about a connection, a dialogue with the universe. Our ancestors understood the movements and cycles of the celestial bodies, and they integrated this knowledge into their daily life and survival. They realized that they were part of cosmic order, a realization that guided their actions and decisions. So as we gaze up at the same stars our ancestors once did, let's remember their wisdom. They were not simply primitive societies, but advanced civilizations with profound knowledge of the cosmos. But it wasn't just about gazing at the stars. It was about connecting with them, understanding their movements and integrating this knowledge into daily life and survival. The marvels of ancient engineering challenge our modern perceptions of the past. When we gaze upon the Great Pyramids of Egypt or the intricate stonework of Machu Picchu, we're not merely looking at impressive monuments. These are masterpieces of engineering, embodying the brilliance of our ancestors and their profound understanding of mathematics, physics, and astronomy. Take the Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance. Its construction required the precise placement of over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. The astounding precision of its alignment with the cardinal directions, deviating by less than 1 degree, is a testament to the ancient Egyptians' advanced knowledge of astronomy and geometry. Then we have the fascinating city of Petra in Jordan, carved directly into the rose-red cliffs. This architectural marvel showcases the Nabateans' expertise in water engineering with an intricate system of dams, conduits and reservoirs that provided water in the middle of the desert. And who could forget the ancient city of Mohenjo-daro, part of the Indus Valley civilization? Its urban planning and sewage systems would put some modern cities to shame. Streets were laid out in a grid pattern, and almost every house was connected to a sophisticated sewage system, a rarity even in the modern world. Across the Atlantic, we have the Mayan city of Palenque, with its impressive aqueducts and ingenious use of the corbel arch. And let's not forget the Incan city of Machu Picchu, perched high in the Andes, its dry stone walls fitting together so perfectly that not even a blade of grass can slip between them. These feats of engineering stand as evidence of a highly developed society, far removed from the primitive image we often associate with our ancestors. They were not merely surviving, they were thriving, creating and innovating, pushing the boundaries of what was possible with the tools and knowledge they had. And in doing so, they left us a legacy that continues to amaze, inspire, and challenge us to this day. Over the centuries, humans have intentionally erased information and people that challenge the established narratives. This act of erasure is not isolated to physical destruction alone, but extends into the realm of ideas, beliefs, and knowledge, effectively rewriting our understanding of the past. Consider the millions of individuals throughout history, branded as heretics and silenced for daring to question the status quo. Among the suppressed truths are the stories of the Nephilim, the alleged giants from ancient times. Evidence these tales has been found in the form of burial tombs, housing the bodies of individuals ranging from 7-12 feet tall. These have been discovered and verified throughout the centuries, adding credibility to the ancient narratives. Institutions such as the Smithsonian have reportedly taken possession of these colossal findings, only to deny their existence. This constitutes yet another example of information erasure. From the ancient philosophers of Greece to the scholars of the Renaissance, many have faced severe consequences for challenging the religious or state control narratives. The famed Library of Alexandria, a beacon of knowledge and learning in the ancient world, was burned down, resulting in countless works of literature, science and philosophy being lost to the flames. This was merely an act of war, but a deliberate attempt to erase a body of knowledge that didn't align with the ruling powers. Similarly, the Spanish conquest of the Americas led to the systematic destruction of the indigenous culture's codices and sacred texts. This was an attempt to erase a civilization's history, knowledge and identity, replacing it with a narrative that served the conqueror's interests. This trend of erasure and control isn't just confined to history, but continues into the present day. The suppression of information, censorship of dissenting voices, and propagation of disinformation are all parts of a larger strategy to control narratives and maintain power. In the realm of archaeology, this control is exercised by selectively funding research that aligns with the accepted timeline of human history, while dismissing or ignoring evidence that suggests a more complex narrative. This intentional erasure of the past is not just about controlling we know, but also about dictating what we think is possible. By limiting our understanding of our ancestors' capabilities, we are kept in a state of perpetual infancy, unable to fully grasp our potential as a species. The erasure of past knowledge, including the reports of the Nephilim, has served as a tool for control and manipulation. Yet as we continue to dig deeper and question the narratives we've been given, we begin to uncover a past far richer and more profound than we could have ever imagined. What we are taught in school about human history often oversimplifies the complexity and richness of our past. We are told of a linear progression from the Stone Age to the Copper Age, culminating in the cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia. But the evidence we've discussed paints a different picture, one of advanced societies existing long before what we've been led to believe. Consider the societal structure, the advanced engineering, the profound astronomical knowledge of our ancestors. These are not the markers of primitive societies, but of civilizations that had achieved a high level of sophistication. The Sumerians, often hailed as the pioneers of civilization, were not the origin, but the continuation of a much older legacy. They built their society on the ruins of those that came before, just as we build ours on theirs. This raises an important question. Why is the narrative we're taught so different from the evidence that is continually being unearthed? Perhaps the answer lies in the uncomfortable realization that we might not be the pinnacle of human achievement, that our ancestors, thousands of years ago, had knowledge and skills that we are only beginning to understand. The systematic destruction of information and persecution of those who dared to challenge the status quo has also played a significant role in shaping our understanding of the past. For over 1700 years, anyone who dared to question the narrative was silenced, their ideas dismissed as heresy. This has undoubtedly led to the loss of invaluable knowledge and has skewed our perception of history. It's time to question the narrative we've been taught and seek a deeper understanding of our true heritage. The evidence is out there waiting to be discovered, to reveal a story of human history that is far more complex and fascinating than what we've been led to believe. It's time to recognize that our ancestors were not just survivors, but innovators, engineers, and cosmic explorers. And perhaps, in their wisdom, we might find the key to our future. As we peel back the layers of time, a different story of human history begins to emerge. A narrative that defies the conventional timeline we've been taught, one that paints a picture of an advanced civilization that existed more than 13,000 years ago. They were the architects of great city-states, masters of engineering and astrology, long before the Sumerians and the ancient Egyptians. Yet their existence, their wisdom, their achievements remain largely hidden, buried under the rubble of time and the dust of forgotten history. With the advancement of technology, we are now beginning to unearth these ancient societies, finding evidence of their existence in the ruins of monoliths in Turkey, the Indo-Pacific, and even North America, where astrologically aligned mounds date back over 20,000 years. But the question arises, why has this knowledge been hidden for so long? The answer lies in the destructive power of control narratives. History has shown us that humans have a propensity to erase information, and even other humans that challenge the status quo, a cycle of suppression and erasure that has lasted over 1700 years. And what is the result of this? A skewed education system that perpetuates false narratives. We are taught of a linear progression from the Stone Age to the Copper Age, centered around ancient Mesopotamia. But the evidence suggests otherwise, pointing to a far more complex, far more advanced ancient world than we are led to believe. As we continue to unveil our true heritage, we must challenge these narratives, question the history we've been taught, and strive to uncover the truth. The wisdom of our ancestors, their understanding of the cosmos, their engineering prowess, all serve as a testament to our potential as a species. By understanding our past, we can better navigate our present and shape our future. But remember, the responsibility of discovery does not solely lie with archaeologists reacting to public discoveries or conducting subjective research. It lies with us, the curious, the questioning, the seekers of truth. We must continue to explore, to question, and to learn, for it is only through knowledge that we can truly understand our place in this cosmos. By unveiling our true heritage, we can better understand our past, our present, and our potential future.